Ass real fat, I can make it fatter. Wanna see a magic trick? Here go a salad. You big fat ass bitch. You
lied on your dead mama. On your dead mama, lied 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 on your dead mama. Fucking dare you, bitch, and I know you listening right now, you fragment foot bitch, bullet fragment foot bitch, bullet fragment bitch, you a bullet fragment bitch.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lauren. I do ram content on my channel whenever I can. So I think everyone and their mother in the past couple of days has heard about the Megan Thee Stallion and the Nicki Minaj shit that's going on, especially with the crazy amount of talking Nicki Minaj did in her live, where she was just going on like a 48-hour social media frenzy. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's stuff like this.
You will not disrespect Papa Bear, you dirty fucking ran through bird ass, bum ass bitch.
She's literally acting like she's SpongeBob, like losing his shit in the Krusty Krab. But anyway, so I did want to talk about the whole drama going on with Nicki and Megan, give my opinion on it, give my opinion on both Hiss and Bigfoot, whatever Nicki released as her diss track to Hiss. So, and then the whole thing in general. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Before I do though, I do want to stress, huge disclaimer, no hate to anyone involved in this video, to anyone I mentioned, especially because the barbs may come for me. And barbs, please don't. I'm just trying to talk to you all and touch your hand when I say this, that if the shoe fits, like honestly speaking, because we're about to get into it, but Megan never mentioned Nicki, like, at all directly. She could have been talking about anyone, but let's get into this. First things first, Megan had released her song Hiss a couple of days ago. I think about a week ago, probably. But I think this happened over the weekend, so a couple days ago, we'll say. So it got well reception, especially for the line that said, "These hoes are not mad at Megan, these hoes mad at Megan's Law." For those of you guys who may not know or may not be from the US, Megan's Law is a law in the US that basically it puts on record and it lets people know if an offender is in their neighborhood, like, you know, basically like an S offender. I'm not gonna say the word. So she never directly said Nicki's name. She never directly said anything about Nicki in the song. But many people speculate that Megan's Law was a direct response to Nicki because Nicki's husband and her brother are on the offenders list. So then this caused Nicki to go in about a 24-hour or 48-hour spiral on social media, Instagram Live, where she was talking about lying on her dead mother, how Megan was apparently lying on her dead mother. And she was also doing the infamous quote that's now being compared to Maleficent, saying, "One day you will soon bring forth a child.
Your womb will bring forth a child. And you do not know what that child will have to go through."
So she was talking all this nonsense on her live. And honestly speaking, because Megan never said her name directly, she could have been referring to R. Kelly, she could have been referring to anyone, any other rapper, anybody else in the industry. And Nicki thought Megan was coming after her man and like her family. And I find that so wild because Nicki's on her Instagram talking about Megan's dead mother, causing barbs to post the address of where Megan's mother is buried, because her mother, I think, died in 2019 from brain cancer, I'm pretty sure. I could have the year wrong, but I think it was because of brain cancer. So I find that shit very crazy because Nicki's over here talking about Megan's dead mother, which, you know, that's so many lines crossed, because I feel like had this been another rapper who did the same thing to Nicki, talking about, like, you know, I think it's her father who passed away, or like anybody in her family, had this been another rapper who did this to Nicki, all of a sudden hell will break loose. But Nicki, it's fine for Nicki to do it to another woman, or another rapper, I should say. And I've noticed this about Nicki, and I feel like the barbs have to agree with me on this one. Nicki feuds with like any up and coming rapper. She feuds with any of these new rappers. And I know Ice Spice so far, she hasn't feuded with her. She made like 2 songs with her. But watch, in the next coming months or maybe next year or who knows, Ice Spice and Nicki are gonna start feuding. I think the reason why Nicki doesn't like Megan is because Megan collabed with Cardi B on the song WAP. And you know how iconic WAP was. We all do. So I just find that crazy how she's beefing with all of these other artists because it seems like Nicki doesn't want anyone to top her, and no one is going to, and that's why I find it so crazy. No one is gonna top her. She held the title of Queen of Rap. You know, she set the standard for black women in rap because they were always like undermined in the industry, and I feel like she doesn't want anyone else to get that position, if that makes sense. So I don't know, I just feel like that's where she's coming from, and the way she's been acting all crazy on social media these past couple days is also very telling. So I did hear bits and pieces of Nicki's song Bigfoot, which was basically in response to Megan's quote-unquote diss on her, which is crazy to me because like she makes the comment like talking about Megan's Law where you can hit like Megan Raw for free or some shit like that, which that's crazy to me because she never mentioned her by name, you know, she never mentioned her. So, like mentioned, if the shoe fits, you know, if the shoe fits, what else? I also find it pretty sad that she keeps bringing up the incident that happened with Tory Lanez. If you don't know, back in 2020, I believe, Tory Lanez had shot Megan Thee Stallion in the foot, and he is currently serving 10 years in prison, I'm pretty sure. I just find that so, you know, as a woman, you know, as a, like, you know, you're a fellow black woman, you're constantly putting, like, her down for that. And you're bringing up something that happened 4 years ago that, you know, is probably also traumatic because, you know, this was assault. And you're bringing this up as, like, a rebuttal because she called your man out for offending. So, like I said, she specifically didn't call Nicki out, but, like, the fact that she took it that way and is bringing down another woman for something that happened, like assault, you know, which is hard to already prove as it is, and she's over here asking for like, where's the scar or some stuff like that. That's crazy to me, being like, you know, like I said, another black woman in the industry. So I just think, personally speaking, and Barbs, please don't come for me for this, Nicki is off her rocker right now. She went crazy. She went crazy because of all this. And like I said, Megan never mentioned her by name. She could have been talking about anyone in the industry. Anyone. So, yeah. Another thing also, Megan has been posting on her Instagram stories, basically like anime references. She's like a big fan of Tokyo Ghoul, and she posted a picture of like, I forgot what the flower is, but it's like the red flower and usually symbolizes death, right? So Nicki is responding, but like not blatantly. She's using anime references, which, you know, a lot of people love when Megan like brings up the anime references, the cosplaying, like loves that, right? And somebody actually on TikTok brought this up and it made me think. They said like, you know, Megan has never been out here like fetishizing like Asian culture. She's only posted like, you know, she likes anime, she's posted herself in cosplay, whatever. Nicki, on the other hand, made a whole character named Chun-Li, like, you know, based off a game character, dressed up with like, you know, chopsticks in her hair, and like a sexualized version of like the like Chinese dress, I'm pretty sure. I could be dead wrong, but she was over here, you know, like making like a kind of Asian Chinese persona, which in a way also fetishized the Chinese community. I'm pretty sure it was Chinese. Please correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I don't know, for a couple of like at least a year or two, or for a while now, I've been seeing Nicki as pretty problematic, especially when I found out about like her husband being on the list, on the offenders list. So I don't know, I just think eventually that was going to become a big issue, and it should have been. Exactly, it should have been. But yeah, I just think Nicki is a hypocrite, because had this been someone else doing that to her, talking about like, you know, her dead mother or dead family member, all of a sudden hell breaks loose on Nicki's side. Like all of a sudden it's fine for her to like attack, but it's fine for her to do it to other women or other rappers or other people, right? It's fine for her to do it to other people, but when they do it to her, all of a sudden they cross the line. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. So anyways, I wanted to give my opinion on the whole situation. I know it's been going on for the past couple of days. I personally also made memes about it. I made a meme about the SpongeBob saying like, I've been waiting for you, Patrick. That whole thing I posted on my YouTube as like a little my opinion on the whole thing, just as a little placeholder until I made this video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below what else you guys want me to talk about on my channel. Like I said, this was a brief talk about how I look at the whole thing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time on my channel. Bye guys.